I usually start with my engagement with my members by asking about having them doing the self-assessment on where they are right now in terms of their money management. And I'll ask them to scale themselves from 1 to 10. So 10 is the highest. Interesting to know that most people actually rate themselves around 2 to 5, which is quite low. And if we dive in a little bit deeper, they probably will say that, they are not really happy with their current finances because they don't think that they can manage it well. They don't think that they have the power to be in charge of their life. The debt level is so high and so overwhelming that they don't think they can maybe get themselves out of the rut, or they have thinking, but most of the thinkings are quite negative. So I thought that today what we can do is we can talk about thinking, we can talk about thoughts, and help our audience to have some tips and tools on how to navigate and how to implement some of the healthy thoughts through their transformation. I think that I probably is going to start to share with my own personal view. I am a thinker, which I'm quite proud of, but at the same time, sometimes it's also challenging myself because I have so many great ideas and so many thoughts. Sometimes I found that the thoughts are going to really help me to process and also help me to go forwards to where I want to go. But sometimes there are too many thoughts that I am so overwhelming, or I feel like I don't really know where to start. So do you also have the same issues that I have at the moment?
I would also classify myself as a thinker, but I see mainly two different types of thoughts. There's the thoughts that are more empowering, that allows you to solve problems. And there's the other side of the thoughts that very often are negative thoughts, or thoughts that kind of limit your progress. And I think that, I guess the first experiment we can play with is to start to make a list of which one is the most prominent in our life, to find out whether we have more tendency to have empowering thoughts or more tendency to have, disempowering thoughts. And that is the first assessment that people can do to really see, okay, where they are currently in their life with their thinking process. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that especially every day where I'm making so many decisions, like the other day, one of my friends were asking me that she got an offer as a job offer. She take that while she is actually running her own business. So that job opportunity is actually really, really appealing. And I could understand the reason why. And because of that offer creates so many thoughts. And then she's starting to get really confused. So should we pay attention on our thoughts?
Ultimately, the reason why we want to become more aware of the content of our thinking is to see whether that content is really helping us move forward in whatever goal we're trying to achieve. Because if it's not, then there's opportunities for us to start to change a little bit the way we think.